Hello, and welcome to Starculus Exam Prep for Algebra 1. Question 10. What is the solution to 4 quantity y minus 3 plus 19 equals 8 quantity 2y plus 3 plus 7? Let's think for a moment about what the writers of this exam want us to do with this question. Notice that we have an equation with one variable, parentheses on both sides, as well as constants on both sides, 19 and 7. So I'm kind of thinking that they want us to distribute the 4, they want us to distribute the 8, so they're expecting us to know the distributive property. And we'll have to combine like terms, add or subtract on both sides, as well as multiply or divide by a number that is the coefficient of y towards the end. That's fine. That's a fair expectation for students who went through an Algebra 1 course. But maybe there's a quicker way. Maybe we could use the answers and plug in those values into the y in the equation and figure out if it works. I'll show you how to do that first, then I'll show you the official way to do it using algebra. I'm starting with answer choice J first because 2 is a whole number and it's not negative. It's the easiest one to plug into this equation. I replace each y value with 2, so we get 4 quantity 2 minus 3 plus 19 on the left, and 8 quantity 2 times 2 plus 3 plus 7 on the right. We're doing what's called arithmetic, adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, which is generally easier than algebra. 2 minus 3 is negative 1, so we have 4 times negative 1 plus 19 on the left. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 3 is 7, so we have 8 times 7 plus 7 on the right. 4 times negative 1 is negative 4 plus 19 is 15. 8 times 7, we got to know that one. 8 times 7 is 56 plus 7 is 63. If 15 is equal to 63, then answer choice J is correct. But 15 is not equal to 63, so therefore J is incorrect. Bummer, I was hoping 2 would work because it's such a wonderful number to work with. A nice even 2. Oh well, we'll have to try the next one. The next best one is negative 2. Replacing y with negative 2 gives us 4 quantity negative 2 minus 3 plus 19 on the left. Then 8 quantity 2 times negative 2 plus 3 plus 7 on the right. You might have been inclined to do that step in your head, which is fine. But what I've noticed is that the more students do math in their head, the more likely it is for them to make a mistake. The next step gives us 4 times negative 5 plus 19 on the left. In the parentheses on the right, we have a negative 4 plus 3, which is negative 1. So 8 times negative 1 plus 7. Negative 20 plus 19 equals negative 8 plus 7. Hey, negative 1 equals negative 1. That's a true statement. That means that H is the answer. Negative 2 works for y. If it didn't work, the next thing I would do is plug in 1/2. And if that didn't work, most likely F is the answer. But it's also possible that we could have made a mistake in the first 2 calculations. So, is this way better than doing the actual algebra that we're expected to know? I don't know. Maybe you can do algebra quickly, but maybe you could do arithmetic even quicker. So it's really up to you. The next thing I'll do is show you the official solution to this question. But did you know that I'm a certified math teacher? I also do private math tutoring and money coaching. I invite you to visit starculus.com to see what I have to offer or schedule a session. Once again, question 10. What is the solution to this equation? Let's start by using the distributive property to distribute the 4 on the left and the 8 on the right. We have 4y minus 12 plus 19 equals 16y plus 24 plus 7. Hey, that's not too bad. The next step is to combine like terms. So we have negative 12 plus 19 is 7, 4y plus 7 on the left, and 24 plus 7 is 31, so 16y plus 31 on the right. Now we should decide if we want the variable y on the left or the right. Many students want the variable on the left. But in this case, since 16y is on the right, which is larger than 4y, I'll subtract 4y on both sides of the equation. That leaves us with 7 equals 12y plus 31. Notice that 12y is positive. Subtract 31 from both sides to get negative 24 equals 12y. The goal is to solve for y, so we must divide by 12 on both sides of the equation. That leaves us with negative 2 equals y, which is the same as y equals negative 2. There we go. We arrived at the same answer as before, answer choice H, which is negative 2. After using both types of math to solve this equation, arithmetic and algebra, I'm still wondering which one's better. I don't know. What do you think?